This is the FMA Supersonic. This is a crossbow provided by tacticalarchery.co.uk. 120 foot-pound draw weight compound limb, pistol form factor, and we're going to see if I can go through this stab vest. Now I'll be testing another crossbow, the RMX Tron, on the stab vest just to see how it holds up and to prove that this is actually a real stab vest. See, absolutely nothing went through, so genuine article. Okay, so first up's the Tron, 80 foot-pound draw weight recurve limb, effective power on target, it's probably about 65 to 70 foot-pounds thereabouts. Just using some standard metal field tip bolts. My predictions, it's probably not going to penetrate. I'm thinking it's more than likely just going to bounce off. It's not going to have the velocity to puncture the steel in the armour. First shot going away. Second shot. Let's see how it did. Okay, so you may have saw the first shot impacted here. Hardly even made it through the material and it bounced off. Second shot, looks like it may have penetrated. Nope, hasn't even made it through the steel, it's just literally caught in the fabric. Very interesting. So that was the RMX Tron. Let's try the FMA Supersonic now, see what that can do. Now it's the turn of the FMA Supersonic. 120 foot-pounds draw weight compound limb. Can fire bolts anywhere between 280 to 315 feet per second depending on the bolt. This is the bolt in question. Carbon fibre and a lot more slender. My predictions, I think this may very well bounce off the armour. I think the undoing is going to be the bolt not being heavy enough. It's just simply going to bounce, but we can only see. So first shot going in. Okay, that was the first shot. Let's try the second. Second shot going in. Right off the bat you can tell they were hitting with a lot more authority. So just go in for the close-up, see what it's done. Okay, so I hit a little bit low, but that doesn't matter because the armour pretty much covers the entire front piece. This one didn't quite make it. Looks like it hit the fabric then stopped. This one on the other hand, we might have penetration here. I'm going to leave the bolt in as it is, I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to take the stab vest off and we'll see what's done. Okay, so it looks like we do actually have penetration, but it just hasn't punctured through the fabric. So as you can see, there's nothing quite there, but if I open this up and feel on the inside, it's definitely compromised the steel sheet, and what's caught it is the thick foam layer that's underneath the steel sheet, which makes a lot of sense because the steel plate probably took all the velocity out of the actual bolt, and then the foam layer has more than likely caught it. Now, without actually opening the vest up and ruining it for future tests, you're not going to be able to see that, but you can actually see the bulge there where it's literally only the foam that's caught it and the fabric. So unsurprisingly, really, it had the power to do it. I think you would have got complete punch through if you had heavier bolts, which FMA do actually sell. So that's going to have to be another test for this, I think, because that crossbow is packing some serious power. And just in case you had any doubts it didn't penetrate, I cannot get this bolt out. It is jammed in there. So I'm going to have to switch the camera off and put it down and see what we can do. I know you're probably cringing watching this right now, but no, I'm going to have to get some pliers on that. Well, anyway, that should hopefully answer the question. Can it penetrate a stab vest? Technically it can, yes, but I think you're going to need heavier bolts for it to go all the way through one side of a panel. So, cheers for watching.